Women will say this when they want to get close. Let's be honest. When a woman wants to lead to the next level, she won't just say it. She'll use small but strong clues like phrases that can show what she really wants. Most men miss these signs because they're not paying attention, but once you know what to look for, it's crystal clear. And here's the catch. It's not always about physical attraction. Sometimes she's just testing you to see how you'll react, and if you're on the same page. This is where most men go wrong. They let their emotions take over or get stuck chasing after her without realizing what's going on. Today we're going to talk about 8 things that can help you understand women, say things that make you want to get closer to them. If you can spot these signs, you'll not only know she's interested, but you'll also know how to answer in a way that keeps you in charge. I'm James, and I'm here to help you develop a mindset that's rooted in strength and clarity like the Stoics taught. It's about being aware of the signals and reacting with purpose rather than letting emotions run the show. That's how you master your relationships and your dating life. If you're ready to level up, hit that subscribe button and let's get started. 1. You're different from other guys. When she says this, pay close attention. This isn't just a random compliment or a casual remark. No, it's a carefully chosen phrase that cuts through the noise. It's her way of saying, you stand out and this isn't about you being better than other men, far from it. It's about how you've disrupted her usual pattern of thinking. You've triggered something in her, something she can't quite explain, but it's there. Maybe it's your silent confidence. Perhaps it's the way you lead by example. Not needing to constantly assert your dominance because you already own the room without saying a word. Maybe it's the subtle intensity in your gaze, or the way your words cut through the triviality of daily life or hell. Maybe it's the way you make her feel like she's not just another option, but a priority you see in a world of weak men and desperate beta. Sign number 1. Men you've risen above, and that's magnetic. When she says you're different, there's a real shift in the dynamic. She's noticing something about you that she can't ignore. There's admiration in her voice, but there's also an air of curiosity. She wants to know more. It's like she's starting to put together a puzzle, and you're the missing piece. But here's the harsh truth. She's not saying this because you made her laugh or because you look good. It's about your energy and the way you carry yourself, what your limits are. The men who are just another face in the crowd are different from the men who stand out because they don't have an unstable sense of self-worth, who demand attention without demanding it. And this is where Stoicism comes into play. You see, the Stoics teach us to focus on what we can control and let go of what we can't. You can't control how she feels, but you can control how you show up in the world. And when you lead with that unmovable sense of self, when you are your true, authentic self, unafraid to stand apart from the pack, you don't need to chase anyone, they'll come to you. So when you hear this, don't dismiss it. It's a sign. It means you've cracked her emotional armor. And that's when things start to get interesting. This isn't flattery, it's a silent invitation to explore where things could go. But remember, as a man of purpose, you don't need her approval, you don't need anyone's validation. But when she sees something different in you, it's a powerful signal that you've unlocked a deeper level of connection. The question is, what will you do with it? 2, I feel like I can be myself around you. When she says this, stop and let it sink in. It's not just a random statement or an attempt at small talk. No, this is a powerful admission, one that shows a level of emotional trust and comfort, things that most guys will never do in their lives. And trust me, this is big. Now let's get real. Most men don't let women be themselves because they either play games or are too eager for approval. But when she says this, it means you've done something that not many men can. You've created a space where she doesn't have to fake it. She doesn't have to worry about being judged. She doesn't feel the need to impress or act a certain way. She can just be herself. And that's the ultimate power of connection. This doesn't happen overnight. You don't get to this level of comfort and safety by pretending to be someone you're not. You've earned her trust without tricks or manipulation. You are emotionally close with this person, not just physically close. Think about it. Emotional intimacy is what separates the men who get access to women's bodies from the men who earn access to their hearts. And that's what she's letting. When she says this, she feels valued, she feels understood, she feels accepted. And that's exactly what most women crave but rarely find. But let me hit you with some cold, hard truth. Women aren't going to tell you this unless you've shown that you are a man who is capable of holding space for their vulnerability. You've got to be the kind of man who doesn't just react emotionally or defensively. When she opens up, you need to be the rock, the steady force she can lean on without fear of being let down. If you do this right, her walls will come down and she'll start to trust you more than she's trusted any man before. And here's where Stoicism can shift your understanding. The Stoics teach us to be present, to not react impulsively, and being steady in the face of chaos and showing calmness is what makes her feel safe. Stoics also teach us that emotions are natural, but they shouldn't always be trusted. We need to learn to separate ourselves from emotional responses that cloud our judgment. So when she tells you she can be herself around you, it means you've learned to control your own emotional responses and created that safe, calm space by not letting her mood, energy, or fleeting feelings affect you. Most men can't give her that kind of security because they're too busy trying to impress and show off to win her over. But if you just be yourself, steady, calm, and unwavering, you become the man she can connect with on a deeper level. So when she says, "I feel like I can, number 3, be myself around you," know that it's a powerful sign that you've figured out the key to emotional intimacy. It's not about what you say or do to impress her anymore. It's about giving her a place to just be. That's how real bonds are made. 3. We should have hung out somewhere more private. Don't miss this when she says it. It's not a passing thought. No, this is her way of telling you exactly what's on her mind. She wants you to herself. It doesn't matter where you are. What matters is that she wants you to be alone with her, away from noise and other things that might confuse you, to think about it. It doesn't matter where you are when she wants to be alone with you. It could be watching a movie at home, taking a walk through an empty park, or finding a quiet corner where you can talk for hours. What matters is that she wants a place where the only focus is on the two of you. And let's be honest, she doesn't say this to just any guy. If she wants to be alone with you, it means she's interested in you on a deeper level than just physical attraction. She's not just looking for physical closeness. She's showing that she values the time, the conversation, and the emotional connection. It's more complicated than you think. It's about making room for meaningful contact where you can be yourself without the outside world getting in the way. If you're smart enough to see this for what it is, you'll understand how powerful her trust is. The fact that she wants to hang out with you alone shows that she feels safe and at ease with you. She's telling you that she trusts you enough to let down her guard in a world where so many men are dangerous, get instant satisfaction and approval. Being trusted enough for this level of closeness is rare, but here it is. Most men will never get to this point because they don't trust her enough or make her feel safe enough to even think about this level of closeness. They're too busy trying to impress her with shallow gestures or too much touching. Sign number 4 tries to get her attention. What they don't realize is that the most important things are the small signs of trust and connection. This is where Stoicism comes in. Stoics believed in controlling oneself and keeping a steady mind. In your interactions with her, don't get caught up in the need for approval or the thrill of physical attraction. By staying calm and collected, you show her that you're not just another guy trying to score or get her attention with shallow tricks. Instead, you're a man whose actions are stable and unwavering, which makes her feel comfortable enough to bring up something as personal as wanting to be alone with you. When she makes that suggestion, don't ignore it. It's a clear sign that you're interested and trusting her. Promise of a man who knows what he's worth. Remember that when you're strong and calm and not easily upset by outside noise or the need for approval, you become the kind of man who not only attracts women but also earns their respect. That's why when she says, "Let's hang out somewhere more private," it's your cue to step up, understand what she means, and act with the quiet confidence of someone who knows exactly how to handle this situation. This is your chance to deepen your connection with her. 4. Don't waste it. Let's be honest, when a woman says, "I trust you," it's not a joke or a compliment, it's a serious statement. A woman doesn't trust anyone. She's not giving this kind of power away like candy. It's something you've earned. In today's world, trust is more valuable than gold, but it's hard to find. Words "I trust you" is a sign that you've proven yourself in ways that go beyond superficial attraction. It comes from being reliable and true to yourself over and over again. You've shown her that you won't run away when things get tough. You've shown her that you don't need her approval or validation, but you respect her enough to let a bond form naturally. But here's where most men mess up. You have to respect that trust. The last thing you want to do is do something stupid like abuse it. Trust is weak in the red pill world, and this is where the harsh truth comes out. You're not just entrusted with her emotions, her vulnerabilities, but with a connection that can deepen into something real, something powerful. And if you betray that trust, even once it's gone, it's destroyed now. As a man who's rooted in the principles of Stoicism, you understand that this moment is about more than just emotional validation. It's about maintaining control over your actions, especially when emotions run high. The Stoics taught us that we are not at the mercy of our emotions or circumstances. We control how we respond. In your case, when she trusts you, it's not an invitation to take advantage of her or become complacent. It's a call to step up, to maintain your integrity, and to continue demonstrating that you are worthy of that trust. The moment you slip into weakness, insecurity, or dishonesty, that trust will evaporate faster than you can blink. This is where your discipline and self-control are put to the test. If you're truly practicing Stoicism, you know that her trust is a mirror of who you are, not just what she sees in you. You don't let outside forces control what you do, and you're not affected by the short-lived feelings or wants that other men might have. You always show up because you know that controlling yourself will help her trust you more and make the relationship stronger. Sign number 6. To grow into something deeper, when she says, "I trust you," take it for what it is. A rare gift that you've earned through your actions, not your words. Don't mess it up. Show her that you're worthy of her trust by continuing to be the man she thinks you are. Keep that unwavering stoicism that doesn't bend or break under pressure, and you'll see that trust grow into something deeper and more meaningful. Remember this in a world full of one-dimensional links. Real faith is hard to find. Don't be the person who breaks it. Be the person who builds it up. Now that we've talked about some key phrases to look out for, I want to know if you've ever been through something similar. There was something a woman said that made you wonder if she was just putting herself out there or sending you a message. Leave a comment below with the words, "She's testing me," if you've ever been through that. I want to know how you dealt with it, so let's keep talking, because reading these cues is important for mastering your relationships. Don't be shy. I'll read your thoughts. 5. "You smell great." This may seem like a simple praise about your perfume at first, but don't take it lightly. People use smell to connect with each other. When a woman tells you that you smell great, she's responding to more than just your scent. Smell is primal. It's one of the best ways people connect with each other. The way you make her feel when she's near you, her senses pick up on your presence and your confidence, which is what draws her to you. When she says, "I like being around you," she's not just talking about how you smell. She's saying she's emotionally and physically drawn to you. It's a subtle but strong sign that she's interested, that she feels safe and comfortable in your presence, which fits perfectly with the Stoic philosophy of being present. Your scent is an extension of your presence, your inner calm and confidence. The Stoics told us that we should show strength and clarity in everything we do. When you're true to yourself, your energy spreads and becomes a part of your essence. Seventh sign: women are naturally drawn to guys who know who they are. It's not just about how they smell, it's about how they act. Who shows strength without needing to be backed up? The way you smell shows that you are in control, disciplined, and sure of yourself. Take it as a compliment, but also see it for what it is. Proof that your presence is commanding and magnetic. You've created an atmosphere where she feels comfortable and drawn to you, which is a central idea in Stoic philosophy. When a woman drops this line, it's not just a casual comment, it's an admission that she's opening up to you in a way she hasn't with anyone else. Women don't do this on the off chance that you'll take it lightly. Telling a very private story. It's a big deal when she tells you something about her past or a secret. If she's doing it with you, keep in mind that it's not just her telling you a secret. What she's saying is about trust. Trust isn't given easily, especially in a world where everyone is on guard, and being open is often seen as a sign of weakness. But when she says this, she's giving you a glimpse into her world, a world she's carefully guarded and is now offering to you. She feels safe when she's with you, so she's willing to peel back the layers and show herself to you, which is rare. It's her way of saying you're different. If you want to keep this trust, you need to be very careful with it. Remember that vulnerability is a gift. It's like holding fire in your hands. If you act carelessly, if you ignore it, or if you use it against her, that trust will break and it's almost impossible to rebuild. Stoics taught us that actions, not words, build trust. Trust is based on honesty, reliability, and emotional control. If you earn her trust through your actions, you become a man she can depend on in these situations. How you react is important. As Stoicism teaches, we can control our feelings. This is a great chance to show that you are both a man of action and a man who knows the importance of emotional intelligence. Sign number 8. You're smart because you don't just react in the usual way, you act with care and the precision and clarity of a Stoic. If she opens up to you, take it seriously, listen, be present, and respect her vulnerability. When someone asks, "Well, what would you do if I kissed you?" It may sound like a joke, but there's more to it than meets the eye. She's testing your response to see how you feel about her without putting herself at risk by making the first move. This is where you, as a man, need to show emotional control. It matters how you react. If you react too fast, or if you act nervous, you might come across as desperate or unsure. If you act uninterested, you send the message that you're not really interested. You care about her, but if you stay cool, collected, and sure of yourself, you show her that you're in charge of both the situation and yourself. Right now, you're being tested on how well you can handle the tension between desire and discipline. Stoicism says that self-control is what makes you strong, and this is a great example of that. You're not just being told to do something, you're also being told to keep your emotions and impulses in check. How you react could make or break the link. Being purposeful and clear in your reactions will naturally move the relationship forward. This isn't about playing games, it's about knowing when to act and when to stay calm. How you handle this moment says a lot about who you are. The Stoics believed in mastering yourself, and this test is your chance to show that you've truly mastered your own desires. Handle it with confidence, and you'll show that you're the man she's looking for. There's something I feel with you that I can't put into words right now. This phrase isn't just a comment, it's a glimpse into something deeper, something raw and powerful. When she says it, she's telling you that there's something between you two that goes beyond the usual attraction. It's not just about how good you look or how well you get along, it's an emotional pull. Something basic and unspoken has formed a link between you two, whether you were ready for it or not. She might not be able to put it into words, but her heart and body have already felt it. It's not often, man, you won't hear that kind of thing every day. It's not just shallow things that fade over time. This is a bond that could grow and develop into something much deeper, something that pushes both of you to become better people. Think about it. This is where real potential lies. Women who say they feel a connection with you are giving you a unique chance to see where this could go. This is where most men fail. They don't take it seriously. They think it's just a passing fancy, or they let their emotions get in the way of their judgment. A man's strength lies in his ability to take these moments seriously and see the chance without getting caught up in his feelings. From a calm point of view, whirlwind, it's not enough to just avoid temptation. You also need to be able to stay calm and focused when you're feeling strongly. The bottom line: what a Stoic man does in these situations. Stoics knew that life would throw you many distractions, but how you handle them is what counts. When she says this, it's an invitation to focus on the connection, the possibility, and the future. Don't let your emotions cloud your judgment. Respond with calm assurance and show her that you understand the power of what's happening. This is where you lay the groundwork for something deeper in the end. How you handle this moment will determine whether you let the connection slip away or use it to build something strong and lasting. Now that you know how to tell when a woman is ready to get closer, you need to know that her actions, like a simple hug, can say more than words. If you want to learn more about women's psychology, read What a Woman Really Means When She Hugs You. Don't miss this. Click the movie that's currently on your screen. I'll see you over there, and don't forget to like this video. Also, please subscribe to our channel for more shocking videos like this. Thanks for watching.